more viable. And now I think this is going to be our first chance at really witnessing what you can do with a Viper in top level Valorant.
This is either going to be one of the greatest decisions ever.
Smoke that was kind of put towards B, but now it is going to be the push from middle up to A. They're going to go up vent here, but they're going to be walking straight into Sinatra, who has boombots, he has flashbacks, and he's done so much damage. He's ripping through them right now. He gets a 3K, and that is definitely not where you wanted to go. You did not want to head into a raise there with all of a
precarious position that Relix has found himself in. Also seeing a weird situation with Relix playing this role. Tens, though, will be true with that Sheriff. Mitch does get cleaned up by Shazam's Bulldog. Shazam is going to be in the corner there. Vice makes quick work of him. The nade comes in, 2 kills. Oh my goodness, Sinatra, please stop blowing them up and let me finish my sentence. Hasn't used an ounce of his utility. Oh, did actually shoot a shot there. If he gets paint shells, that could be big. Oh, that paint shell just did not bounce where he wanted it to go. That's going to be a little awkward, but he'll back away. For the time being, Heaven will be in the presence of Cloud9.
They can push onto this site now pretty comfortably, but they have to get rid of Cypher traps and actually get rid of a Cypher too. Dapper is there alongside Sick, and it is just cleanup crew at this point. Here comes Tens, who does have a chance to try and salvage this round. He does get the opener, but there's going to be players coming from behind. And he's going to be stuck on site on his own, and he's not going to be able to Cloud9, and knowing how aggressive they can be and how successful they can be with their pushes.
If you just don't have that confidence, the way that Sentinels have been able to successfully hold this one down quite a few times. Relix, though, does get the kill. Sinatra now going to be rotating here alongside with Sick. Last pack is out. Sick has his buddies back. They're going to just look for this last player here tucked away inside of the anime area. Ramen anime, whatever you guys want to call it. They're just flying at him. This is hiding away inside of the sewer. And Shazam finds him right outside. The connection is beautiful. Shazam finds the target, gives them the man advantage. Now let's see what their opper can do potentially as Mitch backs away. Shazam's going to be making his way over toward A site.
Just so difficult for you to be able to rotate if you have gone for a default.
Oh no. Shazam, he does the magic the only way Shazam can. Goes right, go ahead and handle that and let them go ahead and shoot that instead. Finally, they're going to get onto the site. Shinobi and Relix get themselves 2 kills, but Relix looks away and Sick is going to get that kill instead. One player, it's Mitch. Only one left alive. A classic and no hope to get that spike down.
A little two-step that they're having right now. They need to be decisive as to where they're going to go, because otherwise Sentinels are going to take full advantage of that, and it's going to be complete mind games throughout the rest of this game.
Credit to Dapper for just baiting those shots. Gets 2. That's 2 players down. Tens and Relix. If you get anything out of this one, it will be a plus. Spike is out of play, and Vice is going to be all the way in yonder.
You'll see the boombot used early so often. He doesn't. He keeps it because he knows how much information he can get from it. His boombot is essentially his entry fragger, right? He is just a supporting fragger with it. He's every single member of Cloud9 has an ult available. If they don't win this round, this would be so detrimental to their chances of winning this game.
It has to happen. Oh.
Okay.
Viper's pit from back here. So from where the origin of the Viper pit is going to go, it will pass through the wall, I believe. Yes, it's enough. Slightly. It's enough for him to get through it. Oh, but Shinobi's actually going to run in. Wait a minute. No, Zoms is there. Zoms is there. Zoms is there. Zoms gets 2. Oh, man, that is just a heartbreaker. He pokes out right at the nick of time, and it was a smart play with that Viper's pit. The issue...
How is plan B going to fare?
Well, plan B is so far so good. Tens needs to be careful. Sinatra followed up on the kill. Dapper goes down, but Sinatra has his back. They'll bring him back, though.
Okay.
All the way in the back, it's Sinatra. A connection onto Relix will be good enough. Shazam gets aggro inside, doesn't get the shot. You almost could have happened. Sick brings back Sinatra into the fold. He does have a showstopper. Can be a bit of a nuisance for this team to deal with. Zom's waiting in the wings, right at the edge, spikes down. Drop down, job is done. Tens gets 3 kills.
This is clever. Hop in the orb just to try and make them think that he's still on site while still watching this angle at the defender's side spawn. 2 versus 2, and Cloud9 need this round, but Showstopper is popped here, GB, and he's gonna get a kill with it. That's gonna be the third, and TenZ can't manage to do anything from that defender's doorway. Sentinels
to work with. Sinatra does back away right at that exact moment, and that is going to give Vice the ability to go in and get that kill. Sight will be taken over here, but Sick to play spoiler doesn't end up happening. Shinobi lands the shots with the ghost. One player's going to be outside, and they need these wins. Gaskin, this is it.
Headshot.
This is it indeed. I mean, I said it would have to be a mistake from Sentinels, and maybe just allowing that one player onto site was enough, and just losing that early.
These guns, there's no reason for them to try and go on the hunt. So a thrifty round win, but it came 8 rounds later.
Make or break a game.
Chad, I don't know if you've caught wind of it, but Gaskin really is big on the Viper. Okay, Mitch.
Winning this tournament.
Okay, well, here comes the execute. Zoms doesn't get the kill, and now the neural theft is out, so they'll win out A site. Huge win for them here. TenZ. Oh, man. He looked away at like the worst moment, just seconds, milliseconds, and he might have been able to get one more kill there.
Almost like he had too much information.
I know exactly where you are.
Now they're just gonna have to burst out of this one, but in doing so, they're gonna run in right into the scope of Mitch. Gets a shot through the wall. Dapper pushing right through this ramp, doing his due diligence and checking those corners. Vice is suspicious that one more could be there as well. The shots are being sent out. It's Sick, the last player standing inside of the dark cover. He just decides to send some bullets. It will work out, but it's just getting so close. They're going to back out of this one. Good try, Sick. If you could have like hugged the wall.
And ever since, they weren't able to build up an economy, but now they're finally getting economy together, and you can really see how the op can make a difference on the side of Cloud9.
Just got to check this corner. So TenZ with the kill. Watch out for those grenades. They go down. Sick has the angle, though. Mitch is there again for another one. He's been good for this the entire time. He has to play around TenZ here. That player was going to be hanging out right by that wall. Doesn't end up working out for them. And hey, Cloud9 gets 3 in a row. Okay.
He's going to go for the Viper's Pit on A here. Go for the bait. Like, try and make them think they're doing that play again. Oh, no.
The plan is all, it's done. It's done. They know exactly where they're going to be just because Sick held that angle, and he Viper's Pit over by the A site to go for that play again. Now, the confusion actually settles in here because they don't know that the Viper's Pit could be out, so they are going to go back. Instead, they hard commit onto the B site, which they will do so because they have no time remaining. Wall is down. Sinatra has to get these kills here, just has a Spectre. Shazam, though, don't forget, has the Blade Storm. Mitch, nice shot there. Will connect for another, but the paranoia is going to be too much for him to handle. Last player is now going to be TenZ here, looking to hold this round down for his team, but it doesn't happen.
And then we're going to see one of the important one-ways that are available from Viper. And TenZ has to go big here because there are 5 players walking towards him at B.
They're already going onto the site. The difference is that you can't do this against TenZ. He will get himself at least 1 or 2, and he does just that. Zoms is the last player left alive. The plan fell apart, but perhaps Zoms could bring it back from the brink of defeat. Shots are going out. Zoms ain't gonna happen. 2 shots going out. Shinobi's gonna back away. Relics is there to send some paint shells forward so that he can send them back. Mitch on the flank, but they're going to anticipate this one surely. Oh, Mitch. Hey, well done, Mitch. They have all that information that they're looking to double back so they can comfortably push forward here.
And the good thing is Mitch can go for that flank because he only buys a ghost in round 2, because obviously he's saving for that op in round 3. And just think about this. Defensive side split for Cloud9 with Mitch and with TenZ both having ops. They need to get their economy in a state where they can comfortably buy up those ops, and there's no reason why they can't bring this back. GB, I'm just going to plant that seed yet again.
Dan, stop it.
No.
Don't give me hope. Okay? Don't give me hope.
All right, what round do you need to see Cloud9 get to before you really believe they can make a game of this?
7.
Okay. I will be back with that same conversation when they get to 7.
All right, well, the push is now going to come through fast and heavy right through the A site. Shinobi and Relics. There goes Relics by the screen. Well done, my friend. That's 5.
team, because if they go the other way, Mitch just needs to save this op. Even if they don't win this round, as long as he survives, that's where this becomes important. He is going to catch one, though. That's going to be huge. But the trade does come out from Sick, which you could argue is even bigger.
Vice can actually slow this thing down.
They found my wire.
They're going to slow this thing down. Vice just has to do some work here just to get at least 1 or 2 kills. Sight's going to be wide open. And he gets through this. They have no idea that he's behind them. Gets 1 kill. Paranoia is out. That guy can't see anything. But so can't Shinobi because of that talk screen was there at the worst place. But 10's good for the kill. Zoms now. No, it's Cloud9. They are getting another. He's done that so many times at this point. Shazam will tailwind through this one and will get picked off by Shinobi waiting on top of the box. He was just chomping at the bit to get that opportunity, and it paid off big time.
Ooh. They've got so much available for them now. Like, look at all that utility that just keeps them in B garage. This has been locked down. 4 versus 2. And it should be the round for Cloud9, which makes it 9-7, which makes things look so much nicer compared to the 8-0 that it was during the first half. I think it's just important that Cloud9 don't give away any guns at this point.
My camera is destroyed.
Now, I'm sure there's like a Sentinel fan or 2 in the chat right now that's saying fire Golden Boy, and that's perfectly reasonable. I would as well, but understand that the way that this game has gone. Okay, Vice. The way that this game has gone, it's Cloud9 in those first few rounds. 8 straight, Gaskin. 8 rounds just been straight. Play back, let them make the mistake. Well, Vice did go and challenge, and he is going to pay for his life. Relic's going back to a familiar position. There goes the blast pack. Will do some damage, though, but it's not going to be enough to get the kill. Now Sinatra's in the best possible spot. He hasn't moved at all. He's perfectly fine exactly where he's going to be. In case people want to get a little gully inside of heaven, he will be there to receive them with glee.
You will not kill my ally.
Zoms kills Vice instantly as soon as he's going to be brought back. 10's onto the site. No kills for him. Only 1 player left alive, and it's Shinobi. Perhaps their luck could be changing here, but you got a lot of weak members of Sentinels still looking to hold this thing down, or at least 1 weak member that's going to be located right next to the spike. Shinobi has been peaked, and finally Sentinels too committed on that. We're still hanging out on A site, though. There goes the push. Relics from downtown.
You will not kill my ally.
Trying to get him back for another. Sick gets the res off on Shazam and also gets the follow-up kill. That's going to be 2 kills here. Sinatra all the way back toward A screens. 8 HP. And Gaskin, now this is where I start to get over toward heaven. So now they really don't have a choice when they get up on there. Mitch is going to be banged up, bloodied and bruised. Will be able to get out of dodge with that one, but his teammate died around him. Tenzo working around inside, and Shazam! Oh. What a kill from Shazam! Mitch with 22 HP. He's surrounded by so many players. This is one of the most important rounds, but Relics get shut down. Shazam! What a kill for him! It's now just Shinobi. Last player left alive, and that is going to be match point, series point, and
they need 5 on the bounce to take this to overtime, and their money is not great.
And maybe you're going to try and get aggressive, but so is Shinobi! Shinobi with 2 kills! Hey, if someone needs to make a play, it better be the IGL in that instance. Shazam's going to charge all the way up here. Still has the op, also did pop the ultimate as well. Man advantage will go to Cloud9 as they're holding on to a prayer here in order to keep the drive alive in the PAX Arena Grand Finals.
This angle is so sneaky from Shazam as well. If there is even the slightest peek from Relics, oh, but he's going to reposition. Maybe he didn't realize there was a player on elbow, but he does scout his way back over there. Does have the ultimate available, but Vice outs him with the Bulldog. A huge kill to keep this round and this map alive for Cloud9. Mitch will get one of his own. Sick does trade, but he is the last remaining player in a 1 versus 3. And I think Cloud9 are just about going to stay alive here.
At least for the time being. 1v3. Sick inside of heaven. B site's going to be open, and 10s will meet him. Oh boy, this actually changes things up quite a bit. Sick with this kill. Now the wall's down. He can get this spike off. A 1v2, but no armor. So doesn't have the cushion of the 50 HP that would be remaining. And also nowhere for him to be able to res his teammates so that they can put an exclamation mark at the end of this competition. But how amazing would it be if Sick manages to clutch up a 1v2 here when all hope appeared to be lost, and it was Sick, the battle sage, to win this one out. Player's going to be located on the site. Sick now in a 1v1. Oh no! And Sick, I cannot believe it. Sick gets it, and your champions of PAX Arena are Sentinels.